Oh, hey girl. Hello, how you doing? Oh, is that a spoiler? No, okay. I promise you, I thought this was a spoiler. I'm always on the lookout. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are yet again going to play around. I'm looking for the palette. We're going to play around with the Hello Charmer Boxycharm palette. This palette is going to be featured in all March Luxe boxes and will be a variant in the March base box. So get excited because so many of you guys will be receiving it in your monthly box. With that said, I should have a backup, so I might be giving it away, you know what I mean? So stay tuned for that. Talking about giveaways, make sure you guys check the description box down below for the giveaway that is currently live. If you haven't submitted your entry form, you guys have until tomorrow. Tomorrow the giveaway closes and then that's it, you know what I mean? So just make sure you guys sign up for the premium box giveaway if you guys are interested in that. And yeah, so basically in this video I created this look. You guys wanted to see something that's pretty natural but at the same time super fun, and I figured, look, you guys can do with the glitter or without the glitter. I show you guys that in the actual tutorial piece, but I wanted to do something that's super fun and wearable. And guys, you guys can totally go with a nude lip during the day and then at nighttime just transition to a red lip, and then it's like a nighttime vibe kind of look, you know what I mean? So yes, I find this look super wearable, really fun, really easy to put together. And I also took advantage that I was filming this video to show you guys how I fill in my brows, because a lot of times I get feedback on my brows. So I'm showing you what I use and how I fill in my brows, like my whole process. Let's move on to the tutorial piece so I can show you guys how I put this look together. Editing Yari here. I want to let you guys know that as I was ready to finish editing my video, it turns out that Boxycharm released a spoiler for April, and I'm going to put it up here for you guys right now. So there's no full-on detail on my end, review, description, prices. I don't have all of that, right? Because that has nothing to do with this video, but I did want to make sure that I gave you guys the tea because it literally just came out. So here we go.
Boxycharm base box. I'm sorry, not base box, April. Alright guys, let's do sneak peek one for Boxycharm base box. I'm sorry, not base box, April premium. I'm using the base box, the oversized base box that we have to show you the first sneak peek. So first one, and whatever I'll show you over here, it's going to be one of the items that you're going to receive, okay? So the first one will be the honey potion by Pharmacy. I took it out of the box. I was supposed to place the box right next to it, but this is what happened when I was trying to open. I was impatient, I was trying, and I was holding something in the other arm, so I messed up the packaging. But over here, actually, I have all the information about the product. So this is a hydration mask, and one cool thing that I found is that they have a magnet on the cup, and it has this spoon that is used to take it out, so you don't have to dip it with your own finger. Okay, and I think this is all about honey. This is their honey line, so we're gonna put it over here. Now, second product, eyeshadow palette by Smashbox. Oops. Wait a minute. Alright, here it is. Okay. Third line is going to be, not third line, I'm sorry, it's all the same line, but third option will be Pure Barbie palette. Oops, let's close that. And the last but definitely not least, Life is a Drug, Manny Hemingway, and it is by Lunar Beauty. Let me try to open it again. And this is it. So now you have it. You're gonna receive one of those items as the first one for Boxycharm Premium. Let me put it this way so you can kind of see a little bit of everything. And sneak peek two to come very soon. I'm gonna also show you later on, not today, maybe tomorrow or on Monday, sneak peek 2 for Boxycharm base box.
Now let's get back to like our regularly scheduled programming. Most recently, I've been getting a ton of questions on my brows and what I use and how I do it. So I'm just gonna quickly kind of show you guys what I use, why I use it, how I use it, and all that good stuff. So I will rotate between pencil to powders to a cream product. I have been loving, in terms of powder, the Brow Bar by Rima. I have this one, but I also have the one that I got in Boxycharm. Absolutely love it. This one was sent to me by the company themselves. In terms of like a cream kind of wet liquid product, this iconic London product that we got in Boxycharm is freaking amazing. But it is pretty much drying out. I did flip it over and it's just, I'm like at the end of it. And I remembered I had the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. The brush I use, which is all gunky and is the Makeup Forever Professional Straight 172. I get the color dark brown. This is my second one. The first one is here. I want to show you what it looks like when it dries out. Do you see that? Like, it's just dry. It's like a really hard wax, but you can definitely bring it back to life. And that one I really didn't care for because I knew I had a backup, but look, this one dried up on me as well. Here is my backup, and guys, let me see if I can like focus this 1 second. Here it is, and it started drying out, which is kind of annoying. So what I did was, I remembered I had the Duraline product by Inglot, and this did the trick. I added one little like pump. It has a little pump thing. Kind of mixed it in there, and that's why it looks all funny, but it does the trick. It's nice and creamy. Essentially, it's kind of like the iconic London product, except it's thicker. So the more of the Duraline product that you put in there, the looser the consistency of the formula would be. So I just dip in here and then I kind of graze the brush onto the edge of the little pot. And then I go into my brows. Now I can sit here and go through the whole process as to like your brows shouldn't start all the way over here, or you're, you know, creating a unibrow. Your brow shouldn't end all the way over here because it's not natural. It's not normal for a brow to like end all the way out here. Some people love that and it's personal preference. I don't like that. So what I tend to do is I make sure that my brow begins where the inner corner of my eye is. So my brow will always begin here. And then everyone's eyebrow has a natural arch. If you don't, and it's just like a flat brow, which I have seen, if you lift your brow a little bit and do like that, the rock, you know, do you see what you're cooking type of thing? You do kind of create an arch, and then that gives you an idea as to where your arch should be if you don't have a natural arch. I make sure my brows have been cleaned up, waxed, or plucked, and that I've combed it up with a spoolie and trimmed them down so they're not like super bushy, because it just makes it even harder to fill in your brows and make it look super natural. So then once I've done that, I will go along the top of my brow with a very thin brush, which is why I like this one. And I go at an angle like this so that I can see exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going along the natural lining of my brows. I do have hair. It's just so thin. So this is amazing because I get to fill them in. And you know, brows take a really long time to do, but if you want them to be perfect, you have to take that time. So I like this product because I can just fill them in and really line them up and make them look as crisp and clean as possible. Now what I do is once I get to my arch, I start to turn my brush. So I'm literally drawing, right? So I go from here, I start to turn my brush into the tail of my brow. And then the tail of my brow, I just kind of comb her in. You guys see the little dot right there? I used to have my brow pierced. So I'm gonna have that scar. And when you feel like you need more product, just dip back in to the little pot and then go back in. Now we're gonna do the bottom portion. Same thing, you wanna follow along your natural line. As you guys can see, I have hair down here and I'll line that up. I have hair right there, but then it's kind of gone because I've overplucked it throughout the years. So I'm gonna use a little mirror so that I can see close up. So I am just gonna go along where the hair should be, that I can see that I have hair. And I'm gonna bring it up. Same thing, I'll start to turn my brush. Now, sometimes it looks a little funky and it's like, oh, I kind of went a little too low. That's fine. I love this product because I can always comb up and then it looks better. And then now I go in and I fill them in. I know people have videos on techniques of brush strokes. Girl, brows take long enough as it is. I don't have the time to really go in and do any brush strokes. So I just fill these babies in. I don't apply more product to the brush only because it gets a little heavy and that's where it starts to make your brows kind of look like you have Sharpie brows. And that's not necessarily an attractive look for me. So I try my best to just limit doing my brows with whatever product is already on the brush. Now here's the tricky part, right? Because now we're on the inner portion. You guys can see I have some hair, but I don't have that much hair. So I will take my brush. I love this brush. I'll turn it sideways, and with whatever's left on the brush, I just stroke it backwards. And it fills my brow in. There is my brow filled and ready to go. That's just the way that I do it. Sometimes if I want my brows to look a little thinner, I will go like with my finger underneath and just wipe up just a little bit and it looks really natural. And then my brow is done. You can go in and apply a gel, which I will. Let me see. I have this little travel clear brow gel by Anastasia, and I will comb it through my brows just to kind of like brush them and make them look nice and like straight and stuff. But yeah, and then my brows are done. Like I don't touch them, they stay put. We're good to go. Now let's move on to the eyes. Moving on to the eyeshadow palette. This is going to be probably the easiest eye look I have ever created, and this can technically be a go-to for you guys, like on a day-to-day, especially when you're in a rush and you just need to get your face done. This could be the look you want. I dove into a cup of gel, and with a big fluffy brush, the fluffier the better. It blends everything faster for you. I'm going to just apply her all over the lid and the crease and blow her out. And I know it doesn't look really natural and you're like, but that doesn't look like that. It's gonna look like that. Don't worry about it. And when I say the fluffier the better, it's because look, like that edge right there is so effortless. This is the Farrah, what are you? You're a Farrah 35E tapered blending. But see that, boom, 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 done. Brow, like that area is done. Then I'm gonna dive into yet another of those brushes that I don't even know who the brander is. I got it off of eBay, Amazon, something like that. And we're gonna dive into the shade Pop Up. It is a shimmery light champagne, beautiful shade. We're gonna dive on into that one and we're gonna apply her everywhere. Do you guys see how pigmented this is? Like, that was one swipe here and onto the lid and we're good. Like, super effortless. And I'm just blending her away. Like, we're using two brushes, two shades. See how I got nice and light? These two shades just work so well together. Up until there, like, you can stop. If you don't want the glitters, keep looking at myself because I really like how the glitters shift and it's kind of like gold but green, really beautiful. If you don't want any glitters or shimmers on your lids, you're good to go. You can just leave it alone. Maybe do a wing if you wanted to, apply some mascara, add on some lashes. It's totally up to you. You don't have to go the next level, but I'm going to because this glitter shade, do you guys see that? Okay, it's pink. But the shift in the glitter is just outstanding. Do you guys see that? Okay, so then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to tap it where I want it. And as you guys can see, like, I only went into the pan once and I've got the amount of glitters to cover the entire lid. It is not chunky. It doesn't feel uncomfortable or weird on your lids. It's just pretty and simple. I grabbed a liner. This is the Roller Liner by Benefit. And I'm not going to do a wing, but I am going to just briefly, quickly line my lash line. Bella Pierre sent this over my way. It is one of their new launches. This is the Pompous Lash Mascara. And I applied it on this side. I actually like it. Pulled the little wand out. This is what the wand looks like. It is like a silicone plastic wand, but it applies the product so well. I'm gonna go ahead before I apply mascara on the bottom lashes and wipe the powder that I had under there away. I was baking and we're good to go. And then I'm gonna add some falsies. These here are Legendary by Undone Beauty. I have no more of my Mosquito lash glue. I don't know if you guys can see it, like, but it's like all chunky and dried up and it's no longer bueno. I've had this for so many months and it's finally over. I went onto the website to see if I can get a replacement. They don't have it available. It's out of stock. They don't ship this product on the colder months, like winter months, because it does something to the formula. This is like my absolute favorite. This is my go-to lash glue and it only costs $10. I do want to inform you that I reached out to my contact over at Mosquito and I was like, girl, like, when are you guys gonna get them in stock? I need some in my life. And you guys know I'm going on vacation and I have no lash glue. And she said later on, hopefully this month, mid to end of the month, they will have more lash glue in stock and they were working on reformulating it. That way they can ship it throughout the whole year. And it's not like they'll have issues with shipping during the summer months. So that's actually really exciting because I need lash glue all year long. So I ended up going over to Ulta and picking up this one over here. I've tried the other clear formula that came in the tube that you had to squeeze. I've tried the same formula but the black version. This one here is the Duo Quick Set and apparently it only takes like 2 to 3 seconds. No, I'm lying. It takes like about 5 seconds to get nice and tacky. It worked really well for this one. Also, the applicator is different. This one doesn't have a brush applicator. In fact, it has a like a spatula applicator, so that was different, but it did dry up a lot faster than the like squeeze tube formula, which I liked. So, and this was easily accessible, so I'm not mad at it. I just love my Mosquito lash glue. That baby stays on overnight if need be. Trust me, I didn't plan on it, but it happened and I was so happy. I woke up with lashes like the whole strip was properly connected. And now the eyes are done. I'm gonna dive on in and just apply a highlighter. I received this recently in a glossy box. And if you guys haven't tried the Sleek makeup highlighters, I have another one that I paid for myself a long time ago and it's so good. They're so creamy and buttery and I just want to use this really fluffy brush, but look at that, it just, and then you guys can see I applied some on the tip of my nose. Now it's time for the lips, and being that I've gone very natural lately, like very natural lately, I want to go ahead and go bold because I feel like the eyes are calling for it. You don't have to do red, just go with a nude. I showed a nude yesterday on my channel, so if you guys want to go with a nude, that's perfectly fine. But I'm gonna go with this red. This is, who are you? Candy Apple by Hank and Henry. Okay guys, here is the completed look. Again, you guys can go super natural with the lips, just apply a balm, something pinky, something nude, but I just felt like with the eyes, right? And then, I don't know, I just felt like the red would really work with this look really nicely for a pop of color. So it kind of transitions the look more to like a nighttime look if you wanted it to, you know what I mean? So you can do nude during the day and then like a pop of red at night, and then you can wear the look all day. Now, I know you guys have been loving all the other looks that I've created, but let me know what you guys think about this one. Is this one that you guys are gonna recreate? If you do, make sure you guys tag me on Instagram so that I can repost in my stories. I love seeing you guys recreate the looks. It inspires me to keep doing them, to be honest. And with that, it is a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes out of your day with me. Stay tuned. I have another look coming your way with this very same palette. And we also have Hank and Henry looks coming your way. So if you'd like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you again. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.